Hello book friends, how's everyone doing? Before we get started today, I want to make sure that you let me know, what are you reading currently? I always mean to ask you guys, I would love to hear. You know, I always love to add books to my TBR, so tell me what you guys are reading these days. Also, don't forget while you're leaving me that comment to hit the like button and also the subscribe button. When you do that, it really does help my channel, and it will also help this video get shown to more people here on YouTube, which is great for my channel. It is great for the author I'm going to talk about today and her books. And oh my gosh, you guys, this is the 5th book. It's actually a novella. I should be saying novella, but novella book, you know. The novella we're going to talk about today is You, Me, and the Experiment by Elle Luckett. Okay, you guys, this is, like I said, the 5th novella in the Club Stigmata series. You guys know I freaking love this series. I will, of course, in the description box below include the previous 4. Well, actually, I can only do 3. I can only do 3 because I read the first one of these novellas, You, Me, and the Memories, shortly after I started my channel, and I didn't do a full-length video on it. So I'll put the previous 3 down there. And you guys also might remember that Elle Luckett is the pen name that Lou Stock uses, and you guys know I freaking love Lou's writing. So Elle is the little spicier side of Lou. I super enjoy these. I was so excited to finally get this 5th one, You, Me, and the Experiment, because of the characters that this one is about. If you're here because you follow Lou, you follow Elle, you read the Club Stigmata series, I am sure you feel the same way that I do. I have been waiting for Thomas and Lane. Oh, waiting. I want them to have their own series. I want them to have 5 more books. To give you a little background, if you haven't read the Club Stigmata series, Club Stigmata is a BDSM club that is around New Orleans. I have to say that this is not heavy BDSM. There is, but it is in here. I really appreciate the way Elle has written this. All the characters that have been involved in this series of books have either work at the club, they attend the club, they participate in the club, so they own the club. So there is an element of BDSM in each of the books. There is not a warning in the front of the book, but it talks about playing safe and all that business. I know zero about that lifestyle, but the way Elle writes it makes me feel like I know she's responsible as an author. The way she writes the characters and how they are involved in the club and what the club means to them is very organic to them. I really like that. Thomas is one of the owners of Club Stigmata. They have other clubs now. They have branched out and they have more than one. He is also a dom in the club, and we know that there has been starry eyes for him and Lane since forever. Lane actually works for the Hayward brothers. Is she the COO or the CEO? She's, one of the top jobs. And she's also been in a relationship with Thomas. Here's the interesting thing. The way Elle started this book shocked the heck out of me. Now, but let's also keep in mind, it's a novella, so it's not that long. That being said, I think that Elle has done an amazing job of putting the stories in and you feeling like you know the character so well and you get a full scope of a story in the size of a novella. Okay, so the book starts, novella starts. I'm going to interchange those a lot. You guys know what I mean. And I was shocked because the book starts and they've broken up. And I was like, oh, but wait, I want that part. Because in the previous novellas, there's been some hinting around that they were gonna get together. And I was like, oh, wait, no, but I want that part of them together. And she tells us that they've been dating for 3 years. I was like, wait a second, don't chip me on that. It's okay though. It all worked out. But that being said, they're kind of still in a really raw place. We know that there's great love between them, but we also know that Lane does not participate in the club and that Thomas is a dom. That is organic to his nature. That is part of him. And Lane can't give up control like that. She cannot be in a dom sub relationship. That brought them to where they were when the book started, which is not together. Oh, it killed me. I was like, oh my God, I've been waiting this long. Okay, but rest assured, there's plenty to talk about. The novella is from Lane's perspective. I really like her. She is smart. She is capable. She is kick-ass. She manages that freaking club like no one's business. She is their go-to girl, woman, equal. She is their part of their team. They trust her. And Thomas loves her. And this is from Lane's perspective. He never suffered a fool, and that I'd managed to make him feel like one was almost as insulting as the fact that I was ending things. Being the alpha male that he was and not succeeding to pierce that dark part of my soul and fix me had been a point of contention. He loved me. I never doubted his feelings in all the time we'd been together, but not knowing what had built that reinforced wall in my soul sometimes became his solitary focus. I was curious to learn. We know that she's got stuff going on. Her sister Zara is the character in, oh, You, Me, and the Stalker? Shoot, I don't want to get it wrong. Lou, don't kill me if I can't remember exactly. It's You, Me, and the Stalker, I'm pretty sure. So we know from that novella a little bit more because Lane and Zara are sisters. So we've known this whole time that she's got stuff going on, and there's a reason why she doesn't partake in the club. Here's the thing though. I was a little nervous. I was like, okay, where are we going? What are we doing? They want to buy another club. So Lane and Thomas are forced to work closely together. So she goes to Minnesota, where the club is, where he's been. And let me tell you that Thomas got knocked right off the pedestal that I had him on. I was so upset when Lane showed up at the club to meet him. He knew she was coming. I had tears in my eyes. I felt everything Elle was giving us with Lane's thoughts and feelings. I was devastated. He was ruined in my eyes. I was so pissed at him. And I was like, oh crap. Is this the way this book is going to be? Is he not going to be who I thought he was? I've been waiting for him. He was on a pedestal. I freaking loved him. And this is what he does? Oh, I was really mad. He says to her after this thing happens, he's like, you were never supposed to see that. And it was like, yeah, but you shithead, you knew she was coming. And that doesn't make it any better that she wasn't supposed to see it. You still did it. And they're broken up. And like, okay, but the love, you can feel the love between them. She's trying to do what she thinks is right by not being with him for his sake, even though it's breaking both of their hearts. At one point, Lane says, how could two people who were so good for one another be so bad for each other at the same time? They have everything a relationship needs. Adoration, chemistry, respect, love, loyalty. They have what it takes to make it forever, except for one thing. And we do get the reasons behind why Lane can't give up herself in the way that Thomas likes to have sex. It's not the only way for him. We know that because Elle gives us that, but it's an intrinsic part of him. Lane says something really thought-provoking when we're learning more about her history. And she says, my vulnerability is not for sale. Ooh, hit me like a ton of bricks. I was thinking that because of where the book started, maybe we were over the drama. No, we were certainly not. In fact, we were in the part of the relationship where they're both, it's angsty and it's sad and it's yearning. And I just wanted them to be together and work it out. And I was not sure if that was going to happen. The drama went someplace that I was like, okay, I thought we were here focusing on this. And then there's this whole other thing. And I love that I was surprised by that. I loved how it explained more about Lane, that big other drama part of the plot that I'm not going to tell you about. And just the way, you guys know I am such a fan of Elle/Lou and the way she crafts her stories and her characters. And I was not disappointed whatsoever. I freaking loved this book. Super exciting that at the end of this book, we got a little something something about the next novella, which will be You, Me, and the Pain. Whew. Okay. Okay. Let me know if you have read any of the novellas in the Club Stigmata series. You know I always love to hear. I should mention that Elle's other books that she has, which are, how many does she have? 3 more? Oh, The Gilded Knot, The Favor. Is there another one? They're kind of more in this genre and they have similar, you know, something like this. So definitely check those out as well. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I'll see you very soon. Bye.